It's yours truly, Ricovibes, and welcome to a special edition of Take 5. Now, I'm going to have her introduce herself, but as you can see, we're going a different route today with the podcast. How are you?
I'm good. Hello, everyone. My name is Jennifer Baines. I'm a board-certified family nurse practitioner here in the Atlanta area.
So what exactly does that mean for the layman's? Because talk to me like I'm a 2-year-old.
Okay. So just to let you know, a family nurse practitioner is one step under a medical doctor. Okay. So we can operate solely without the overhead of a doctor in the presence with us in the office.
Wow. Okay. And how much years of school do you have to,
Plenty
years.
So I started first as a registered nurse in 2006. In 2017, I obtained my Master of Science in Nursing Education, and I obtained my Master's in Nurse Education.
Wow.
In 2019, I obtained my Family Nurse Practitioner certification.
Wow. Was that your goal all along, or did you start off and say, okay, I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do this? Folks have this career in mind. And,
that was the long-term goal, to become a nurse practitioner.
Okay. Now, I know we're still going through COVID.
Oh, yeah.
So what are the challenges there that you've seen thus far?
Okay, so with COVID, it has been from one extreme to the other. So, and I have seen COVID from one extreme to the other. I worked in New York from February 2020 to May 2020 when COVID hit. Yeah, I worked in Brooklyn.
Wow.
So I saw it.
So you were in the epicenter.
Yeah, I was in the epicenter. So I saw it. So then I came to Atlanta, and then I worked COVID at the convention center. A lot of people didn't know that. It was the overflow from Grady Hospital.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I saw it.
Wow.
And then I went to Tampa to do vaccine contracts. So then this was the next stage of the virus. I saw when the virus started, and then I saw once the vaccine started to be implemented. So after doing that, then I came back to Atlanta to take a breather. Yeah. And then the next surge hit in Texas. So then I went out to Texas for a couple of months. Yeah, I worked in Houston, San Antonio, and Laredo.
It's funny, I just interviewed a paramedic, and he's currently still in Texas.
Yeah, it's still bad in Texas.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's really bad in Texas right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why is that, though?
It's just the different variants, the population, and it's really hard to say because it's all science. Everybody's still trying to figure it out. Yeah, so after leaving Texas, I said, I need a breather because it was really rough out there. And I said, well, let's get this practice going. So then I decided to open the medical hub.
So you have your own practice, your own office?
Yes.
And all that?
Yes. So my office is located in Fayetteville, Georgia. I'm south of the airport. Since COVID has come and taken over our lives, I made my practice 100% mobile. So,
hence you bought
exactly
actuals. This is not props, folks. This is the actual stuff.
This is the real deal.
Right. Wow.
So, with the surge of COVID, I was doing COVID testing, IV hydration, and we'll talk about that. Medical house calls because nobody could make it to the doctor's office because of the surge.
Right.
So my practice was 100% mobile. I had a medical clinic on wheels.
Wow. So you yourself had to be vaccinated, of course, because you're going into people's homes.
Yes, I did attain the vaccination.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Not at first, but I did.
Talk a little bit about that because there's a lot of folks, us in the black community, and you can understand why.
Right.
But talk a little bit about why some folks are apprehensive and why they should or shouldn't get it.
Well, the vaccine is a touchy subject. I tell everybody, you really have to just come to an agreement with yourself, if you're going to do it or not.
Right.
This virus has been around for years. This is just a variant that has been deadly. Per se. So, with the vaccine, I tell my patients, it's your choice. I don't push it on people. You have to make a conscious decision. With all of the history of how vaccines have, corrupted, the black community, it makes us very cautious.
Absolutely.
So, me being black myself, I understand that, So I tell everyone that, one of our greatest protections is to wear a mask and boost your immune system.
Okay.
So, you can take all the vaccines you want in the world, but if you don't take care of your body and protect yourself in the way that you need to, a vaccine will do nothing for you.
So who exactly would go to you? Like, who are your ideal patients?
Okay, so with the medical portion of my clinic, I see patients 24 months and older. So, toddlers on up can come see me if they have sick visits, if they can't get into the doctor's office.
Gotcha.
For IV hydration, you have to be 18 and older.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. And IV hydration is what exactly?
Okay, so IV hydration, which is this little bag right here, is IV fluid in which I infuse vitamins. Now, the vitamins that I infuse helps target certain elements in your body. So I have customized IV drips that I create that I have vitamins from a compounded pharmacy that I infuse that can, one, help boost your immune system. One can help with elements such as neuropathy. Some people have that from medication or chemotherapy. I have anti-aging for our ladies who like to keep their glow.
Only ladies?
And the fellas.
That sounded a little biased there, but that's okay. We'll let you slide on that one because you're a lady.
And then I also, with the IV hydration component, I offer B12. Everybody knows about B12.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have fat burner injections for ladies and fellas. And I have other medication as well that I can infuse, such as nausea medicine, steroids, if you're having a respiratory infection, or even pain medication, such as Toradol.
Okay, so with Carnival coming up,
yes.
We're Caribbean folks, we like to party.
Right.
Once about almost a week.
Right.
What would you suggest folks get to keep them well boosted, well ready?
All right, so it's funny you say that. I have a little secret that I'm going to be offering for a carnival here in Atlanta. So you got to stay tuned to the Medical Hub for that.
Okay.
But for a carnival, everyone definitely needs to get their immune system boosted. And I have a Road Runner drip, which is energy. Okay. So I tell people if you want to get 2 drips, I recommend those. Immune system, because we're going to be around everybody.
Right.
You want to have those vitamins in you. And then for the energy, of course, to keep you going.
Absolutely.
And then, if you party too hard, I have the hangover drip, which can help the day after.
And these are obviously all safe.
All safe, safe. Okay. And typically, people who receive IV hydration are typically healthy individuals. Right. It's just as if you take supplements every day, you can get it in an IV infusion.
Gotcha. So you do check them before to make sure that they're of medical wellness.
Right, exactly. Because just anybody off the street, I can't just give them an IV hydration. So I typically look at lab work. I do a complete history and physical panel on my clients, and then we decide which drip works for them. Right. The reason why it's customized, because some people have certain conditions that they can't tolerate certain medications or vitamins per se. So that's why we have to do a thorough examination and lab work.
How about pregnant ladies before they have the baby? Can they come to you as well?
Yeah, exactly. And I actually have pregnant moms that receive IVs as well. Now, they don't receive the standard IV infusions. I have one catered just to our pregnant moms, just to provide the folic acid that they need to help with the baby and growing, to prevent what they call neural tube defects, and nausea medicine, because the first couple of trimesters can be rough.
Yeah. So, especially for a lot of different women. Yeah. How about folks that are in sports? What's safe for those people? Because they're testing for everything now.
I know.
Well,
the thing is, with vitamins, it's not a controlled substance. It's all natural. So that's why it's highly recommended for people who work out or athletes to receive IV hydration, because they will replace, when you sweat, you lose so many vitamins. So when you receive IV hydration, you are receiving what your body has lost. So it's definitely great for athletes.
And are they natural, or are they?
It's natural.
It's natural.
It's B vitamins, thiamine. I have it's just a whole variety. The list is too long.
Gotcha.
But they're all natural vitamins. It's just as if you go to the store and get a supplement. It's the same, but it's in the IV form. And the benefit of it is, when you take it IV, your body absorbs it 98% on a cellular level. When you take a supplement, you might receive 60% of the vitamin.
Gotcha. So do you have it for different age groups? For I would say from 18 to 25, 25 to are there different ones for different age groups? Is what I'm trying to say.
So the beauty with IV hydration, anyone 18 and older can receive the drip as if they were 18, 35, 55, 65. Okay. I just can alter what vitamins I put in it depending on what's going on with the person.
Gotcha. Okay. What else do we need to know? Because I'm new to all this. I'm learning as I go along. I'm sitting here learning myself. So.
Well, IV hydration by far is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful element to add to your health plan. Some people think, it's just for hangover. It's not. IV hydration by far is something that people should incorporate in a daily wellness plan.
Gotcha.
You can definitely boost your immune system. You can detox your liver. And everybody is into health and fitness now, and we all need a detox. Right. So with IV hydration, you can tackle every body system and kind of give yourself a reboot.
Wow. What's the cost factor involved in this, and does insurance take care of some of it, and how does that work?
Okay, so IV hydration, unfortunately, is not covered by insurance. Okay. But if you do have insurance and you have a flex spending account, which most people do with their jobs, it's covered. Okay. So, it's a natural source. So, we're fighting for insurance companies to cover it, but we haven't got there yet.
Okay. So, if I want a boost, I'm getting ready for Carnival, maybe running from like a Wednesday to the Monday, what would something typically like that cost?
Okay.
Ballpark.
Okay, so my hydrations start anywhere around 150 to 175. Okay. The infusion goes over 45 minutes to an hour. This is a smaller bag. I have a liter fluid as well. Just depend on how you're doing. Okay. And that comes in with the assessment that I do to determine how much fluid you'll need.
Gotcha. And how long does that, how often would I need to visit you, or a patient need to visit you for something like that?
Okay, you can come as frequent as weekly. Okay. But I advise people bi-weekly, because your body is very concentrated vitamins. So your body is going to constantly absorb, and you're going to use those vitamins. Okay. So it's not something that you need to do daily, but definitely weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly.
So you said earlier about the aging process. You can. I thought I heard you say you can stop the aging process, and I'm really interested in that one. How does that one work?
So with my anti-age drip, it doesn't stop. It can slow down the process of aging. Okay. And what one of our ingredients is that we have biotin, which is definitely good for aging, and we have glutathione, which is definitely good for aging as well. Okay. What it does, it works on the cells in the liver, and it helps to tackle the aging process that we see inside and out.
So I wouldn't need Botox?
No Botox needed. No Botox needed.
Most black folks, I think, don't take Botox.
Right.
But
you'll be surprised.
Really?
Botox is a big market now, especially in our community.
Especially in our community?
It is. Yeah, it is.
What are some of the misconceptions in your field that you may want to clear up?
Well, one that people just become a nurse just to wear scrubs. I see that all the time.
Say that?
Oh my gosh, I see it all the time on Instagram.
To go all those years.
Right.
Okay.
I'm like, I have over 14 years of education. So nurses need to be well respected. We're the ones. I worked at the bedside for so many years. Right. We are the second eyes to the doctor. Right. And sometimes we are the eyes for the doctor, depending on the situation.
Absolutely.
So nurses are highly trained individuals, females or males. And so, the level of expertise should be respected and honored.
Especially in this pandemic,
Yes.
y'all was like really frontline workers.
Yeah.
Really frontline workers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, New York was definitely an eye-opener for me. Working in the emergency room in Brooklyn and then going up to the medical unit. With COVID, it definitely was an eye-opener. It was eye-opener.
I would not want to live that.
Yeah, it was very traumatizing. Yeah. I did suffer from, PTSD when I left.
Did you get help from that?
Yeah, I had my family support, and I started to, just kind of pulled myself away from doing so many contracts because they had such a need that they wanted nurses everywhere to come. Yeah.
Jesus. What else do we need to know?
Well, you guys can find me at the Medical Hub. That's with 2 B's. I'm also located on Instagram and Facebook, the Medical Hub. I will be moving to a actual building shortly because we all know the price of gas is very high.
Yes, yes.
So mobile is kind of hard at the moment, but we will be moving to an actual location and we will be posting that soon.
Okay. Right, so is there a phone number they can reach you?
Definitely. My contact number is 470-625-2211. You can call or text. That's our business line, and we're always available.
Okay, so you're available 24/7.
24/7. I might not respond 24/7, but we're available 24/7.
Okay. All right, man. I appreciate you, man. We need more of you in the African American community.
Yes, exactly. I'm here. I'm here for us. Yes.
All right. Well, folks, like I told you, it was a special edition of Take 5. Normally we have entertainers on here, we have DJs and stuff like that, but we also need to make sure that our health is very important.
Exactly.
Very important.
Health is wealth.
There you go. There you go. So once again, give them your name, give them where they can find you, and then we can sign off.
Okay, this is Jennifer Baines. I am signing out for the Medical Hub, and you can find me on IG and Facebook, and my contact number is 470-625-2211. See you next time.
And I want to thank you.
Thank you.
Right. And on that note, we'll catch you on another edition of Take 5.